Hi, my name is Julia, and today we're going to look at how to find the area of an irregular quadrilateral. For special quadrilaterals, we know that the area of a square is equal to the length of a side squared, the area of a rectangle or of a parallelogram is equal to the base times the height, and we know that the area of a trapezoid is equal to base 1 plus base 2, all divided by 2 times the height. But what if our quadrilateral isn't any of these special quadrilaterals because it doesn't have any sets of parallel lines? It could be something that looks like this. Today we're going to talk about how to find the area of a figure like this. We're going to begin by finding the midpoints of each of the sides of this quadrilateral. First we'll measure, and we see that the total length is 8 inches, so we'll make a point. That's the midpoint. This side has a length of 5 inches, so 2.5 would be the midpoint. This side also has a length of 5, so 2.5 would be the midpoint. And this side has about 3.5 length, so 1.75 is the midpoint. Our next step will be to split this into smaller pieces. We can do that by connecting the midpoints that are across from each other. In this picture, we know that these two are congruent, these two are congruent, these two are congruent, and these ones are congruent. Now we can further split this into smaller shapes by creating triangles out of each of these 4 sections. Each of these triangles will have a base and a height that we can see from this picture. To find the height of these 2 triangles, we can make sure that it's perpendicular line to the base and draw it right here. We can measure that the base of these triangles, which should be equal because they're congruent, is 2.5 inches. So we know both are 2.5 inches. We can measure the height and find that the height is 3.4 inches. We know that the area of a triangle is equal to base times height divided by 2. So the area of these 2 triangles is 2.5 inches times 3.4 inches divided by 2. 2.5 times 3.4 is equal to 8.5 divided by 2 is equal to 4.25 inches squared, which is the area of both of these 2 triangles because they have the same base and the same height. So the next step would be to continue to find the area of each of these triangles, and since we know that these 2 triangles will be the same area and that these 2 triangles will be the same area, we know that these 2 will be the same area because they have the same height and the same base. Therefore, we only need to find the area of one of each of these, because we know that if we find the area of one, we'll be able to find the area of the other. So we can find, if we call this one 1, this triangle 2, this triangle 3, this triangle 4, we can find that the area of the quadrilateral is equal to 2 times triangle 1 plus triangle 2 plus triangle 3 plus triangle 4. And that will give you the area of the irregular quadrilateral.